thanks for joining us on a weekend when we are seeing the two sides of Donald Trump, the president-elect.
There's Donald Trump, the statesman, meeting with Mitt Romney, who's been a fierce critic. The two now praising one another, and Romney's name is even being floated as a possible Secretary of State.
But then there was Donald Trump, who vents his frustrations on Twitter. His target this time, the cast of the Broadway hit Hamilton, who Trump is calling, quote, rude. Now, the New York Post weighed in this morning with the headline Commander in Tweet, and the Commander in Tweet is even tweeting this morning just moments before we came on the air.
He's busy this morning. We're going to dive into the whole Hamilton story in a moment, but we're going to start here with the latest news in the formation of the Donald J. Trump administration.
ABC's Mary Bruce is in Bedminster Township, New Jersey, where Trump and his team have gathered for the weekend. Mary, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, Trump has escaped Trump Tower, trading it in instead for his golf estate here, what his team is now calling the Camp David of New Jersey. This morning, Trump is broadening the scope of his search, picking up the pace of those meetings, and even mending some fences. The once bitter rivals now shaking it off.
Went great.
Donald Trump and Mitt Romney huddling for over an hour as the president-elect courts the former Republican nominee as a possible Secretary of State.
We had a far-reaching conversation with regards to the various theaters in the world where there are interests of the United States of real significance.
A far cry from this.
Donald Trump is a phony, a fraud.
He had his shot. He didn't like it when I said he choked like a dog.
Trump also seems to be turning a new page with the press.
These people are among the most dishonest people in the world, the media.
Staked outside in the cold.
What do you need? Some chocolate, hot chocolate? We'll take care of it. First time in my life I've taken care of it. We'll get it out.
It was a day of dizzying meetings at Trump's sprawling private golf club, a steady stream of cars pulling up with possible contenders, including education reform activist Michelle Rhee. Rhee's clashes with teachers' unions and support for charter schools were featured in the documentary Waiting for Superman.
You know that kids are getting a really crappy education right now.
She's now being floated for education secretary.
Went great. Really great.
And General James Mattis, who's being eyed for Secretary of Defense. Emerging from their meeting, Trump was impressed.
He's just a brilliant, wonderful man. What a career, and we're going to see what happens. But he is the real deal.
Now, the cabinet speed dating continues today. On Trump's long meeting list, among others, Rudy Giuliani and Chris Christie. Paula?
Feels a little bit like The Apprentice. That's the consensus here, but there's been a lot of meetings this weekend. When do we think he might make an announcement about more appointees, Mary?
Well, Trump says he's been seeing some tremendous talent come through the door and that he might be nearing some more announcements, possibly even today. Paula and Dan.
All right, Mary, thank you.